Hello, Maggie. I've got your 1.05 program that you've turned in, so I want to give you some feedback, and this is just easier than typing it up. So let me put it up here on the screen. All right, here's the template you turned in. I've made a couple of comments. We'll go over it here, but decided interactive conversation, at least 3 interactive prompts, assign those to variables and use them in your conversation. At least once using index. This is what I didn't see. You didn't use indexing or slicing, but you did use concatenation. Let's look at your pseudocode here. This program will help you decide where to vacation. So you're going to ask the user name, ideal travel destinations, tell me about yourself, where you see yourself in 5 years. Okay. And then it stores the answers. And then you're going to thank them with the first name. You describe yourself as whatever category travel places answer fits into, and give a list of recommended places determined best for them. Okay. And then, I put a comment here. Your program, you don't have the name, date, and description program. Like, whose program is this? It doesn't have a name on it. So let me copy this. Let's put it in a Python window. Take a look at it. But yeah, your name and date and everything. The first 3 lines should be your name, date, and what program this is. But let's see how it works. Enter your first name, please. Okay, Darren. What is your ideal travel destination? Well, I love Rome an awful lot. Tell me about yourself. Tall, humorous, half deaf. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Sitting here in this same chair. Thank you, Darren. So use my name, great. You'd be best to travel near a beach. You enjoy down-to-earth areas of low tourist population. Based on your interests, best place for vacations in the Caribbean. All right, so I like what you've done. You got the 3 input statements, and right now we're going to learn this. So I'm glad you're already thinking about this. We're going to learn how to actually check their answer and give a different response based on an answer. We're going to learn how to do that. So, like, I said Rome or something, and it says I'm in a low tourist population. Rome is a high tourist population, but we will learn how to do that. So, I mean, that's great that you're already thinking about that, but this does meet the areas. Now, the only thing you don't have, though, is the indexing and slicing that we talked about. Where would be an easy place to add that? That's from the last lesson, 1.04, the lesson before this. But let's make a space and put that in here. So I'm gonna spread these out a little bit just to give us easier to read. I just put all the input statements space. You can put spaces in there. Python doesn't care. It works just the same. But after first name, if we added another line here, we could do something like this. This is just a suggestion. You could do a lot of different things with indexing and slicing. Can I call you? And I'm going to put slicing. I'm going to say first name. And I'm just going to do the first 3 characters. So 0, 2, 3. Now, if I do indexing, that's just one character. Just pull one. But slicing means I'm taking more than one character. So this says take the 0 character, the 1 character, and the 2 character. But stop at 3. Stop at 3. It will not pull the 3 character. Remember, Python starts counting at 0, not 1. So it counts 0, 1, 2. So this should pull the first 3 letters out of their name. Now, and let's put a question mark at the end to be polite here. Not inside the bracket. Out of the bracket. Plus question mark, and then close our parentheses. So I've got, can I call you? And then I'm going to slice 3 letters out of their name and put a question mark. So let's run this, see how it works. Darren, Rome, I'm me, and here, I'm just doing quick answers. Thank you, Darren. Can I call you Dare? See, it just takes the first 3 letters. I did slicing. Can I call you Dare? That's a way I could put it in, and that's kind of a natural way to do it. I didn't, I just used their name and just did something playful with it. You could say, oh, so your first initial is D. I could have just indexed the first letter out and said that. There's lots of different ways you can do it. Just the way I threw it. But yeah, that's the only thing you were missing I saw in there was you didn't have the slicing and indexing, and you didn't have your name, date, and purpose of the program up top. But otherwise, let's go back and look at the questions down here. Purpose of my program is to help the user know the best place to vacation. It could be useful helping people find a vacation spot or somewhere to live. You was forgetting parentheses or quotation marks. Gotcha. But you figured that out, obviously, because it runs perfectly. And maybe I'd plan out my code better, be more organized when typing in Python. Okay. And yes, we're going to learn how to say, what's your ideal travel destination and how you might take that response and customize what you say backwards. Because right now, it doesn't matter what they enter. This program just says near a beach. But that's all we know how to do right now. So we'll get there. I like the concept, like the idea, some good coding. Just missed those two little things, but very good program. So I'll get this to you. We'll see you in class.